Good morning. So today you're going to need a black pen, color pencils, and your pencil sharpeners, and a regular pencil. For slide 25, you're going to title it Mandala Artistic Color Wheel. And so I'm just kind of outlining that to you. I still have to grade slides 23 and 24. So while you guys are working on your artwork, I will be grading and sending those back to you. But I'm just giving you a heads up about what things are required for this art project. So there's zero confusion. You know exactly what I'm grading you on. And that's a good feeling. So I'm going to make this a little bit larger here. On the left side of your slideshow, I would like a photo of your lines and patterns drawn in graphite, okay, for permission to do in black ink. So you're going to post that once you're done. You need to take a photograph of it. The right side will be the completed artwork that I'll be grading you for 100 points. Oh, I can't spell. So in order to get additional points, I'm going to make this 50 points. It has to be in graphite on the left side. So this assignment is going to be a total of 150 points. I want you to be perfectly clear on that. So you need to follow directions. Any questions about this? All right. Now we're going to scroll down. So once you get permission for 50 points from me, then I'll allow you guys to start working on the actual art project. So you're required to have at least 3 rings inside your circle. Most of you probably have 4, which is fabulous. More rings, more pattern tree will look better. Each segment has shapes and lines that match within each ring. So in this ring, I did like this little teardrop and I mirrored it all the way around in each segment. Now I'm going to do a different pattern, but I had to mirror that same pattern all the way around and as best as I can. It's not going to be perfect. And I'm rushing right now because you guys are watching me. I'm all nervous. Oh boy, another student. So, you need to make sure you take your time. I'm doing this fast just so that you can see what's going on. So you need to finish up all your rings, okay? And then you're gonna post that on the left side of your project. Is anybody not clear about this? All right. So now I'm gonna decide to do another shape. I'm doing hearts because I feel like it. So I'm just working on this. So while you're working on yours and fine-tuning it, taking a picture of it, getting it ready for me to look at in graphite for 50 points, I will be grading slide 23 and 24. So you're just fine-tuning. I told you this is a 2-week project. We started it last week, halfway. Shouldn't take you too long. I'm practically done. What will I do for the next one? I'm gonna do circles. So I made a little gap here. It's not perfect. I'm rushing, like I said. Any questions so far? Really basic shapes or lines. So I did lines right here of the little V's. And now I'm doing some shapes. And I'm mirroring in each ring whatever I did in one. They all match. And then I'm going to go over the requirements for how we are going to grade this. This assignment, the mandala, the right side, right side mandala, like I said, is 100 points. And this is the rubric of what I'm going to be grading you on. So I'm going to emphasize this and change the color. Nah, that's not what I'm trying to do. I don't want to do that. Okay. So at least 3 rings inside the largest circle. You can do 4, you can do 5, don't care. Each segment has shapes or lines to match within each ring. Full value range of each hue segment, including shades, tints, and true hue, to display lights, mediums, and darks of each color, 25 points. Remember, hue is another word for color. This is a vocabulary word. And then high craftsmanship, effort to be clean, crisp, and precise within artwork. I'm going to expect you guys to be mixing values, and I'm going to demonstrate that for you in just a little bit. And you're going to post that on this as well. Let me see if I can get my camera up and running here. Why is this not working? Is it small? What's going on? Nope, that's not it. Here it is. So before you commit to color pencil on this bad boy, I want you to practice doing a value range with shades and tints. Grab a color pencil, whatever color you want. I'm going to do blue. And you can do this on another piece of paper or on the paper you have. Got another late student I had to let in. Hold on. Uh-oh. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a value range. But this time I'm not going to segment it like we did in the past. And you don't have to do yours this big, but you're just going to practice. So in the first area, there's nothing. It's white. And then you're going to go as light as you can with your color pencil. And then you're going to add more pressure. Get a little darker. And then a little darker. We're going to try to make a value range with our color pencil. A little darker, overlap it a bit more. Now I'm going to put more pressure. I want you to practice the amount of pressure you use with your color pencil. Notice it's getting darker and darker. Now I'm getting the point. Ooh, that's going to be dark. We want to make sure we have a value range. That's one of the requirements when we start working inside this color wheel. That's about as dark as I can get with this color. Now, you can add black to get a shade. I have to sharpen this first. Bear with me. So this looks like a tint, right? Because it's very light little pressure, as if you had white with it. I feel like my pencil sharpener has a piece of lead broken in it. Oh no, I'm making a mess. Yep, there's a piece of lead stuck in there. Let's get that out. What a mess. Let me clean that real quick while you guys are making your light value range. Okay, now I can sharpen my pencil. Hopefully. So I kind of do the same thing with the black. I go lightly with black, and then medium with black, a little bit darker, more pressure, and then a little bit darker. You can see how it's gradually getting more intense. It goes from like a gray to a medium gray to almost a black. And now that I'm adding more pressure, it's going to a deep, darker black. I'm using the point of my pencil now. Now it's getting really black. Ooh-wee. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. That's a value range of the black. Okay. Now I'm going to add my blue, as dark as I was here. And let's see if it gives us a shade. Oh, hey, blue, you're turning more into like a darker blue. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, now you're getting even darker. So this is a trick of how to make a shade or a tint with whatever color you're using. Now it's getting even darker blue. It's almost to the point where you don't see any of the blue. And I have a nice value range of tints. This is the true hue. And then these are shades, right? From here to the other side to here. So this is the tints. This is the shades and hues. So now you have a full value range. Let me hold this up higher so you can kind of get an idea of what you can do with each hue. So I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of this, and that way you can have this on the agenda and you'll feel more confident. And I could do other colors if you'd like, but I want you guys to practice that before we commit to doing the actual artwork. I'll expect to see this on your slide 25 as well. Make it smaller. So you can have, oh, I don't like how that looks. How do I? Oh, I lost it. Where'd it go? Too many things on my computer. I'm going to give you 50 points for that value range. Display value range of one hue. Okay, and that's this example right here. And I want you to label it. Display value range one hue and label. Okay. You're gonna have 3 different things on that slideshow, and that's gonna be, and I spelled label wrong. I'll fix that in a second. Bear with me. So that's gonna be 50 points as well. So this is gonna be a total of 200 points, people. Wow. Easy points. Any questions about this? So I'm gonna put here 3 requirements. Ah, there's a student trying to get on. 3.
Hi, Mr. Ryan. Sorry I'm late.
MJ, I marked you here. All right.
Okay,
So I
thank
just went
you.
over all the requirements for slide 25, the artistic mandala. I actually would prefer it to be called artistic mandala, so I'm going to put this here and there. Color wheel. There's going to be 3 images, and it's going to be worth 200 points. I just went over all the requirements. I'll go over it one last time as a review for you, MJ. The left side, you are going to put your regular graphite drawn image that looks just like, I have the camera on and I keep losing it. Like this. So on the left side, it's going to look like that. Whatever you did for yours, you know what I mean. Are you done with yours? Or are you still working on that?
I'm still working on it.
That's okay. Yeah, I told you guys this is a 2-week project. Everybody's kind of goes a little bit at different pace. All right, I'm gonna put that image on here because I think visuals are really important. Ah, that's huge. So that's gonna go on the left side of your slideshow. Then we created a value range. That's gonna be important. Let me make that bigger so you can see it. I'm gonna do it without this bad boy here, and we labeled it. Let me clean this up. I want everyone to pick a color. You can use the same color I did. I totally don't care. I just want everyone to make a full value range. I went over how to do that. I don't know if you saw that. So this is just the white of the paper, and then this is as light as you could go with a blue color pencil, and gradually going darker and darker until you get to the true hue, gradually darker and darker. Then I stopped, and then I got a black color pencil, and I lightly started coloring and went darker and darker and darker. When I was done with the black color pencil, I overlaid the blue on top to get the navy kind of hues. Okay? You can do this with any color of the rainbow. I don't care. It doesn't have to be blue. And you do need to label it tints, true hue, and shades with the arrows. Okay? Ms. Brown's very specific. Luckily, I posted this on the agenda for you to reference. Then the right side of the slide will be your completed mandala, and that'll be 100 points. You will need to have these requirements. They're worth 20 points each, 25, for a total of 200 points. Is that clear?
Yes, thank you.
No problem. Any questions? This is my first time teaching this. Maybe there's something you're not clear about. I did some review, but I might, be missing something. If in doubt, ask me, please. If you're thinking it, I'm sure somebody else is too. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video, and I'm gonna give you class time. I'll be grading 23 and 24 now.